What's up and welcome back everyone, it's the Action Figure Freak once again with finally a new Marvel Legends review. And today it's all about the Marvel Legends Inhumans figures that we got pretty recently released. And yeah, what else should I do than get the whole set? So yeah, this is what it's all about today. And I would say, don't waste any more time and get right into it. So let's kick things off with the worst one of all these, Marvel Legends Karnak, the only figure that's fully pinned. And since this is the worst figure, I'ma try to make it quick. So let's go. First up, his double jointed elbows and knees. They're not actually that bad, but Hasbro used such a soft plastic that it's kinda hard to get them into the right place, especially with the knees. The ball jointed shoulders are pretty stiff and hard to move, but the butterfly joint doesn't make it any better. Kinda, but they are also really stiff and unmovable. I gotta say I was a little surprised that the skirt doesn't block the legs that much, but yeah, still a little bit. The head is on a vertical hinge and can move way better than I thought, and is probably the best thing around this whole figure. But the worst thing of all is the ab crunch. I've never seen such a bad ab crunch on a male Marvel Legends figure. Only thing left to say is, yeah, he comes with two sets of interchangeable hands, two flattened out horizontal hinged ones, and two horizontal hinged fists. But I wish they could have given us some scratchy hands as well. So I'd say I'ma give this figure a solid 4 out of 10. Not that bad, but also not really good. So let's move on to the next one. Marvel Legends Crystal, kinda my second least favorite one, and don't get me wrong, it's not a bad fig, I really like it, but like there's just not that much to talk about. So let's start with the accessories, and for that one we get two different head sculpts, one with the normal hair and one with some kind of wind in the hair, both looking really beautiful. Then we also get two sets of interchangeable hands, two horizontal hinged fists and also two horizontal hinged opened hands. And then we also got two effect pieces, one kind of smoky one and one with some fire effect. Moving on to the articulation, and I gotta say it's not bad, but it could be way better. Because sadly we didn't get a lower ab crunch, just the upper chest swivel. I'm really grateful for these ball jointed shoulders, but I have to say these are partly blocked, really sad. The double jointed pinless knees and elbows are both looking good, moving pretty good, everything fine on there. And as you can see, the legs can move pretty freely and good. Only thing I'm really annoyed with is that we didn't get any boot swivels, even though there's a good opportunity. But yeah, Hasbro rather does scratching off paint on here. Well, let's give this figure a quick rating from 1 to 10, and I'ma say this is a 6 out of 10, maybe even 6.5 out of 10, but like not that much higher because of the lack of accessories and articulation. Next one in the set is Marvel's Lockjaw, one of my favorite Marvel Legends I've ever opened. Just the 4th place because there's not much articulation, not many parts that are movable, but he's super cute and cool to have. So yeah, let's just dive right in. To the articulation on this one, we've got 5 parts that you can move. So that's on one side the tail, which is real funny that you can move that. On the other side we get the arms, you can twist them a little bit and move them up and down, also pretty good. You can even move the paws, which is pretty fun. And switch out the back legs, but more to that later. The whole head is movable, so kinda rotational, so he can move way better than I thought. And even his tongue is articulated. Isn't that fun? For the accessories we get two different mouthpieces, one with the opened mouth and the tongue out, which is super cute, and one with a closed mouth, just the normal. Then we also get two back legs so he can sit and stand, also pretty cool detail. And even the fork on his head is an accessory. So we get once the normal fork, and another one with a light up effect for his teleporting powers. And for the quick rating 1 to 10, I gotta say there wasn't much that you can do wrong with it, but they really did a great job on it. And it looks super cute, so 8 out of 10, real cool figure, recommend buying it. Next one on the set is Marvel's Medusa, such a cool figure, awesome design, and really cool concept, but it doesn't quite work as it should. But more to that in a second, let's just dive right into it. So to the articulation, let's first pop the hat off. Starting with the butterfly joints, these are moving really good and freely, smooth and everything. We get the ball jointed shoulders, also these are moving pretty good. The double jointed pinless elbows are also moving pretty good and freely, but just the gloves on the forearm could technically block them. The legs and double jointed knees are also moving really good. The only issue is I already can see them loosen up just by posing it for this review. One of my favorite articulation points on here is the ankle swivel, because they actually painted the joint in black. Really good. And there's even one more articulation point, and that's the hair. Yeah, they actually did a joint on there so you can kind of twist it around, but it tends to pop out if you go too far. But also here, missed opportunity for boot swivels, and that loosening up piece here. For accessories, we get 2 sets of hands. That's 1 horizontal hinged pair of fists and 1 horizontal hinged pair of opened hands. Instead of extra hands, we get these face plates. Only seen that so far on the last Kang figure with the throne. But and here we get 1 mean normal face and 1 angrier face. Both of these leave a little gap on the forehead, so that's what I mean with the concept is good. But I wish they gave us another 3rd faceplate. So in my opinion, this is hell of a figure. I really like it. Only problem to me is the heavy hair. It's really hard to stand this figure up, and the big ass gap on the forehead. But since that's all, I'm gonna give this a solid 7 out of 10. The next one came in a 2-pack with Medusa. It's Marvel's Gorgon, and this figure is awesome. One of my favorites out of this set, just because of that giant size, and also these hoofs, man, these friggin' hoofs. For the articulation on this one, we get a vertical hinged head, which can move pretty okay. I was really impressed by the ball jointed shoulders, because normally this size would be blocked as hell, but these are moving really smooth, and they are not even blocked by his cowl. The elbows are sadly pinned, and I thought we would get 1 jointed swiveled elbows, but also these are moving pretty fine. The range of the ab crunch is really good. I really like that. And man, these legs can move really good. We get double jointed pinless knees and also hoof swivels. Isn't that awesome? And on these hooves itself, you can even swivel them around. That's pretty good. For the accessories, we get 2 sets of hands, which is 1 set of horizontal hinged fists and 1 set of opened hands, which is 1 horizontal hinged and 1 vertical hinged, which can grab. Also, we get this giant green club, which gets some silver shading on just one side, but it looks pretty good. It's just a little sad that the hat can't fully grab onto it, but we can't get it all, right? And to the quick rating 1 to 10, I gotta say, this is a really awesome figure. I had a lot of fun opening and posing it, and it's just so different than everything we know. So I gotta say, solid, straight solid 8 out of 10. Second best of this set is Marvel's Triton. Maybe just nostalgia to me, because the Marvel Legends Select Triton was one of my first maybe 5 Marvel Legends figures, but to me it's mostly just the classic look and this really buttery smooth articulation. Speaking of the articulation, also Triton comes with a vertical hinged head joint, really good moving ball jointed shoulders, but I really don't know about Hasbro copying McFarlane with these disc butterfly joints. It kinda works, but it's also kinda blocked. And with that I mean, on one side it's blocked on the front, and on one side it's blocked on the back. Really bad. Double jointed pinless elbows are molded absolutely beautiful, and they also moving buttery smooth. His ab crunch doesn't move that much to the back, but to the front it works pretty fine. And on the legs there's nothing much outstanding than just also being really smooth but stable at the same time. For the accessories, we get 2 different head sculpts, one classic one which looks really good, and one kind of different one with a scuba mask. It looks really awesome with that shading effect on the gills. Awesome. And then another 2 sets of hands, which is 2 horizontal hinged fists and 2 horizontal hinged flattened hands. And for the quick rating 1 to 10, I gotta say this is a really good figure. Really love the overall design, a lot of new molded pieces. That socket kind of shoulders, really good. So this is a solid 8 out of 10 as well to me. And last but not least, arguably the best figure of the whole set, Black Bolt, the king of the Inhumans. Really awesome figure. For the articulation on this one, we've got a vertical hinged head as well. The ball jointed shoulders were real stiff at first, but now they're really smooth. Only the connection on the arms that feels a little soft. The butterfly joints are partly blocked, as we kinda know from Hasbro. The double jointed pinless elbows are moving pretty good. The ab crunch has a good range as well. And the legs are still a little stiff, but it works pretty fine. And Black Bolt has the most accessories, starting off with 2 different hats, so one regular facial expression and a screaming one for his powers. Then we got 3 sets of hands, with 2 interchangeable horizontal hinged fists, 2 horizontal hinged flattened out hands, and 2 different horizontal hinged relaxed hands. And don't forget his wings, because he comes with 4 different wing pieces, a smaller one for each side, and a bigger stretched out one for each side. Both of these just connect to his triceps, but I gotta say there's many angles where it doesn't quite look right. But for the quick rating 1 to 10, I gotta say it's a little sad that we didn't get any effect pieces for his powers, and that there wasn't a better solution for his wings. But I just love the overall look, and even though other figures might be a little better, to me it's the best one out of all these, only because I'm simping out to finally have a Black Bolt figure. So 8.5 out of 10. So we're finally through with reviewing, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed this whole set. Even though I didn't like Karnak at first, it kinda grows on me. That's the point where I need to say, there isn't a best or a worst figure. Like, every figure got its unique little style, and I really like all of them. And the best part is, the size and the outfits work together, they all look good together. That's pretty good. Like, remember Serpent Society, when we get all different kind of looks on these. So all in all together, I am giving them a 7.5 out of 10. There are some better and worse ones, but like, all in all, it's a really good team up for the kind of price we get it. And since that's pretty much all for today, hope you could all like and subscribe for more like this. Have an absolutely awesome day. Now it's finally time to say, action out!